Staten Island Ferry. There's I believe Brooklyn behind me. You can't see Manhattan there. Maybe you'll see it as they make a turn here. But I'm out on the water because God said to go out on the water every day and preach. And I don't know what that is. I don't know why. But I'm being obedient to it. And as I really sought after what it is God is doing through all this, I can't help but believe that it has something to do with the water, that there's something up with this water. And I kind of want to take a moment and just talk about what Jesus said in Matthew 24, when he said, nation will rise up against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be wars and rumors of war. And then immediately in that same sentence, he says that there will be famine and pestilence in various places. And, you know, there's been a worldwide drought going on. It is hot. The Euphrates River is drying up. Our natural resource of water is drying up. We have war taking place in Ukraine. We have shipments of grain being stopped. The number one cause of famine in the world is war. And war will do it every time. And that's why Jesus brought that up in the order that he did. He said there will be wars, rumors of war, and then there will be famines. And that's what this, I believe, is. I think it's a warning that this water that seems so abundant right here, this, of course, salt water, so you can't drink this. But that drinking water is becoming more and more scarce. As we watch these water levels go down everywhere. The Euphrates River, like I said, is barely existent. The Colorado River, by the time it gets down to Mexico, is non-existent. Barely existent even in the southern United States. So I believe what we're looking at is exactly what Jesus said would happen, is there would be wars, and then there would be rumors of wars, and then there would be famine. And that's what we're facing. We're facing a worldwide famine because of war, because of drought, and because of what happens is, okay, so my biology teacher is going to come out here for a second. There's a thing referred to as a carrying capacity. And carrying capacity is the number of organisms that can live in an environment. Only so many fish can live in a pond. Eventually that pond, there you go, you got a nice shot of that. Eventually that pond will just have too many fish, and what will happen is the population will die down. It'll rise and rise and rise until it's carrying capacity, and then it will either level off or go down. Now for the humans, the population rise. I believe we hit the carrying capacity back in around the year 2000. And the only reason we've successfully made it past the carrying capacity is because we're wise. We can talk about where we get these resources. We can invent ways of creating more resources. But eventually that is going to catch up to us. And I think that's where we're at right now. I believe that part of this is that a lot of people are going to be dealing without water, and a lot of people are going to be dealing without food. And I think that's what we're facing. I believe before the end of this year, that famine that Jesus talks about, I think that's where we're heading. So, any thoughts on that? Again, as I prayed for God, like, why are you having me out here? What you got me doing? I think that's what he's got me doing, is telling you that this water that seems so abundant, that oftentimes you leave running when you're brushing your teeth, but it's going dry, and then that's followed by famine. So, and of course, grain imports or exports from Ukraine are being blocked. It's not going good. So, any insight on that? Definitely leave it below. But here's day 5. I'm out on the water. I'm going to keep doing this. God said go out on water. I don't know if people realize how difficult this actually is to get out on the water every day. This was a long train ride to get even to the southern tip of Manhattan and catch this boat. But he said to do it, so I'm going to keep doing it. Love any prayer or insight on any of that, put it below. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. If you feel called to support this channel, Patreon, that link is also below. The most important part of this channel is we take prayer requests, and please don't ever hesitate